Do you believe this will happen, the fight?
To be quite honest with you, I have absolutely, positively no idea what to believe, Kerry, Skip. That's just being honest. I know that Floyd Mayweather himself told me that the fight would happen, that it was something that he was looking forward to transpiring. But that was before I heard the news that Amir Khan was being considered as a next opponent. And we all know how that panned out. Floyd Mayweather gave an interview to a .com site, essentially cussed me out, went off and, dropping F-bombs all over the place, simply because I said that nobody wants to see Amir Khan. He continuously tells us he wants to give the American public the fights we want to see. That's what he always says before and after every single fight. Well, I've been an obviously staunch advocate of Floyd Mayweather, the boxer. I think he's the best on the planet. I think he still is the best on the planet, even though Andre Ward is no joke and Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, is coming. He is lethal beyond imagination. But Floyd Mayweather as a boxer, to me, is still the best in the world. And I want to see him fight Pacquiao just like everybody else. And if you fight Miguel Cotto, if you fight a rematch with Canelo Alvarez, although that wouldn't be Pacquiao, that's to be respected. But to bring us somebody like an Amir Khan, and that's not to knock Amir Khan because we all know he can fight, even though Danny Garcia tore him apart, the bottom line is very, very simple. Nobody is asking to see that fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr., just like nobody was asking to see a rematch of Madonna versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. When we think about Floyd Mayweather Jr., there is one fighter on our mind, and that is Manny Pacquiao. And he has stood up front and center for years now and says he wants Floyd. I don't believe Floyd is lying when he says that it's about the money just as much as it's about anything with Manny Pacquiao. And you know that's the case with Bob Arum. And it's a damn shame that promoters have to control the sport or allowed to control the sport the way that they do. But in the end, Floyd Mayweather says he's his own man. Floyd Mayweather says he wants to give the people the fight they want to see. And we want to see Pacquiao, and he has not given it to us. It has now regressed to the point where it's more on Floyd Mayweather than it is about anybody else. We want Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, and I'm sick and tired of looking at everybody else. When it comes to this fight, this is about Floyd. I have gotten to that point.
Thank you for coming around to that conclusion. And even though you have heard from your sources, what was this, maybe a month or two ago, you thought this fight looked like it would happen this spring, right? That was the last you heard from sort of inside.
I heard that from the inside, and then I asked Floyd, and Floyd told me so.
Well, I have been on record for maybe 6 months on this show. This fight will never, ever happen because Floyd Mayweather Jr. does not want it to happen. And to me, the painfully honest death knell quote is the one from Bob Arum. Now, again, in fairness, he's the promoter for Pacquiao, so he's on Pacquiao's side. Go ahead.
Hold on, Skip. The last part of Arum's quote I did not hear. I apologize.
Well,
what was that very last paragraph? Could you read that to me?
Yes, I'll read it again. Floyd is reluctant to fight Manny Pacquiao, period. If people don't see that by now, they are never going to see it. That's been my position for maybe for a year on this show. And again, some of this I issue with tongue slightly in cheek to challenge Floyd, but I'm just saying it from my heart. Floyd Mayweather Jr. for years has run from Manny Pacquiao. For years he has made excuses why Manny won't take this condition or that condition. And then when Manny says, I will do this and I will do that, sat right here on this desk and said, I'll take this, I'll do that. I'll get needle blood tested on the day of the fight. I'll do any kind of test you want. I'll do whatever Floyd wants. Glove size, whatever you tell me where, I'll go wherever Floyd wants to fight me. Manny wants this fight. Now, again, you can argue Manny needs the fight financially. That's a whole nother issue. But I just believe in my heart of hearts that Manny Pacquiao believes he can beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. and that he wants this fight as a competitor as much as a moneymaker. And that I believe from the start, Floyd's been afraid of Manny because I don't think Floyd believes he can beat Manny. It's as simple as that. I think he's afraid of Manny Pacquiao. Simple as that. Bob Arum summed it up. If you can't see it now, you're never going to see it. I've seen it for a year or so.
Let me be on the record right here on First Take by saying this, Skip Bayless. I have vehemently disagreed with you on many occasions, but I've been taken aback by two things. Number one, Floyd coming at me the way that he did, considering the fact that I'm saying just fight him and beat him up. You know, handle your business. I think Floyd Mayweather would pick him apart. A matter of fact, I even said that I think Floyd would knock him out in the later rounds. Okay? And so, you know, and then I pointed out about Amir Khan, how nobody's looking for that fight. And that, you know, that provoked, you know, that the diatribe that he went on. I didn't quite understand it. And then the dad came out later on and said this. He said Floyd would pick Manny Pacquiao apart. And these were the quotes, if I remember correctly, because I don't have the quote in front of me. But he said, I don't think he knows it.
Yeah.
But he would.
That's exactly what he
would.
said.
But he would.
Okay.
And so when the dad said that resonated with me, because I got to admit to you, I never once in all the times that I've spoken to Floyd, that I've seen Floyd talk about Manny Pacquiao, that I've spoken to him, I've never once got the impression that Floyd had doubts as to what he would do to Manny Pacquiao. The Floyd Mayweather that I know is supremely confident that he would pick Manny Pacquiao apart, okay? You know, it was about the money, it was about Bob Arum, it was about all of that other stuff. He didn't seem remotely concerned about Manny Pacquiao. But I don't know Floyd Mayweather like Floyd Mayweather's father knows Floyd Mayweather.
Yep.
And that's the difference.